Hey guys, welcome back to the University of Aesthetics. My name is Evan, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys with a little tips video. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I want to really come back strong with my channel with a video series where I'm actually posting more weekly. But the topic of this video that I want to touch on is just some tips for when you begin a transformation. So a lot of people, believe it or not, they psych themselves out of beginning those transformations that they want to, begin. So, whether that's weight loss, weight gain, prepping for a show, those type of things, you're undergoing this transformation. You're going to be putting your body through a lot, physically and also mentally through that transformation process. And, you may look at me or somebody else that's in, that works out and think that maybe they've never gone through a transformation. And I can say that I've lost weight, I've gained weight, I've kind of tried to experience it all. Obviously I've never been like obese or anything like that, but I have been overweight before, for my frame and things like that. So just some tips when you begin the transformation that I want to cover. So step one is to always have a clear and purposeful vision when you're starting that transformation. You want to have an idea of what you're going to look like or what you want to accomplish from the get-go. If you're just doing it for the wrong reasons, then over time it's going to fizzle out. You're going to burn out, mentally and physically. So it's very important to have a strong purpose and vision of what you want to achieve through that transformation process. So from the beginning, writing down your goal from day one, what you want to achieve, the things that you want to accomplish, what you want to look like. Have a set goal, a SMART goal. I know I've talked about that before. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. You want to have that goal fall into those criteria. It's very important when you start out. Otherwise, when you're in the gym and when it's tough to get up in the morning and you have cardio that you have to do a workout, and when you don't feel like doing it at all, you're going to want to look to that vision and to that goal, that greater purpose for why you're doing this. And you want to make sure that that's strong enough, because that's going to really push you to take that extra step and get to the gym. So, tip number one is just to have that strong vision. Tip number two is, have a game plan, have a set plan of how you're going to accomplish that goal. You have steps necessary. You can't commit to this process and then, not have a plan of attack of how you're going to get it done. So you can't say, I want to lose 20 pounds in, 2 months, but I don't really know how I'm going to do it. So you could be going to the gym and, spinning your wheels because your nutrition's not in check, or you could have your nutrition in check, but you don't really know what you're doing in the gym. So all those variables you want to have covered. You want to have a set game plan. And if you don't know what to do, talk to a trainer. They know, they should know. Do research online, figure things out. There's tons of resources, especially nowadays with the internet being how it is. There's no excuse not to be able to find the knowledge that you need. And you may have to pay for it if you were going for a trainer. If you look it up on your own, you can do that for free for the most part. And trial and error is a big part of it too. Find something, try it full through, maybe 6 weeks trying that program, and see what it does for you. If it doesn't work, then find something else. But the main thing is to have that set game plan. So we got tip number one, and we got tip number two. Tip number three that I'm going to touch on is, I guess it's more of just a statement, is it's going to take time. Transformations do not happen overnight. It takes time to develop and really get that clay heated up and ready to mold, like Greg Plitt would say. You can't have years of inactivity and years of packing on weight, bad habits, and then expect it to all just disappear with 2 weeks of work. It's going to take time, and you should notice some change in that time if you're really pushing it. But it takes a lot of time to really make that change. And it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You have to really really commit to the vision, commit to everything with that, and then, you know, believe in it and grind away every single day. And, you know, it's tough, and that's why people always admire a good transformation, because, you know, they know how much work really went into that transformation. Day in and day out, lots of time and effort, and, you know, maybe sacrifice too. You know, you're turning things down that you might want to go to. You know, you're sacrificing maybe a little bit of sleep to get up early, and, you know, all those things will play into it. So, you know, those are my 3 tips. You know, it's just very important to you know, understand that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes a lot of time, but it's so worth it in the end. And, you know, you will gain so much credibility for that transformation because you've walked the talk. You know, you've done it all. You know, you've done it. You know, no one can take that away from you. So get out there, guys. Make that transformation. You know, set those goals, set the bar high, but not too high. You know, you want to be realistic with yourself and what you can accomplish, but, you know, also there's nothing out of reach. You know, anything's possible. So whatever your goals are, get out there, start achieving them. You know, get that game plan set in place, and understand that it's going to take some time, but it's so worth it. And you really want to make it, you know, a lifestyle. You know, it's very important to make it more of a lifestyle than something that is like a fad that you're just going to resort back to what you were doing before. So I know I've made videos kind of similar, you know, with tips and stuff in the past, but, you know, when you undergo those transformations, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but it's so worth it. So get out there, do your transformation, give it everything that you have, and stay tuned for more content. Sorry I've been dormant for a while, kind of working out with a new gym, and I want to make sure it's okay to film there and different things like that, but we're working, trying to give you guys content, come back to the YouTube a little bit more. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more.